Hi, it's Shelley from Wonderful Websites. Just going to give you a quick tutorial on how to align portrait images so that they fit across the screen and across the landscape. So we'd have two portrait images here to align with this one here on this photographer's blog. So in Photoshop I've got three images open. So one is a portrait, this one, and this one is sort of a square shape, and this is a landscape one. So this is the width across the page on the blog. So to find out the width, we can either go Control-Alt-I on the keyboard or Command-Alt-I, or we can go image and image size. So it's 640 pixels wide. The height is not important so much. So we want to open a new file, so File, New, and we want it to be 640 wide, so then it doesn't matter so much about the height. I'll make it at 460 just so it's high enough. And click OK, transparent background. So we want to bring these two images across to our new artboard. So we go Layer, we go to the first, this is the square one, go to Layer, Duplicate Layer, and we want to, destination is our untitled one. Click on OK, and then go to the other portrait image, and again Layer, Duplicate Layer, and Untitled, and OK. So then if we switch to our untitled one, we'll see these two new layers here. So Layer 1, or the background, and Layer 2. This is just a blank one that we had when we started. So yeah, so what we want to do now is readjust these sizes so that they fit across the board with a slight gap in between. So to do that, select first of all Layer 2, and to select that image, you Control-T or Command-T on your keyboard, and that's put a box around it. And this is allowing us to click and drag the size of that image. So we just align it until we're happy with how high it is and the width. And you can see your dimensions up here, the width and the height at %. So we want to make sure that those are the same so that it's not elongated or stretched wide. So the height is the important factor here. I think so long as we have those the same, so I'll put the height at 75, 12, and then we can move that up like so. And then to deselect that one, we just hit Enter on the keyboard. Then select the other layer, again Control-T, and this one we can move across, and we need to make this one taller, like so. Now see that's become elongated. So we move that one across, making sure that our width and height are the same. So that's sitting at 147. Okay, we can enter, and we can move it across. I like with that little flower there. So what I would suggest is deselect that one. And what you can do is actually move this one across, so there's a little bit of more space around this one with the landscape, so you could even control, let's just hide this one, we'll put it on top, so click the background and drag it above that other image so it's sitting on top, so you can sort of see how far it is across. So I think we can crop some of these, so if we get this one and take off a little bit of his shirt and pants, and so there we've just selected a little bit of that one, and if we just Control-C and Control-V, and that's pasted a new layer, so that's slightly cropped. And then we could do the same with this image here, so we just make sure it's selected, that layer selected, and just leave a slight gap in between. Again, Control-C and Control-V, copy and paste, and then switch that other layer off. We hide that